We've seen so many companies figure out a way to finesse your review to justify laying you off. Whole time you probably were just up for a promotion or something, and they say, "Oh, well, we getting you the X." Here's like the HR's take on
HR
that
for
layoff.
over 20 years. And what I find very interesting is that companies like Oracle or Meta, companies that during the 2000s and the 2010s really spent a lot of money crafting this amazing employer brand value, like how amazing their corporate culture was. Now you're seeing those same companies lay off 20, 30,000 people. Do you guys realize how many people 30,000 people is? Like, that's a town of people. That's a whole infrastructure. It's like whole communities. And they're just letting them go to fund the next exciting project, the next shiny object, to appease stakeholders, shareholders that, hey, look at our margins, we're doing great. Nobody is sitting there and quantifying how much money they spent, how much time they spent into crafting this image of their brand to attract all these talented people they have on staff, and how all of that effort, all of that time, all that money has just gone to waste right now. How they'll never ever be able to have another meeting to talk about their culture, about how great it is to work there, how every time, they're having a meeting with a prospective employee that they're trying to recruit, a talented employee, how that employee is just going to be like, yeah, you guys are full of it. Like, I'm just going to ask for a premium. They don't sit and quantify it because they're trying to focus on this short-term headline that will help drive shareholder value in the.
I had to stop right there because he's definitely on point. Is all about ones and zeros and numbers with the company that most companies, now the very good companies that really care about you, would possibly not do it like this. But granted, if you laying off 30,000 people at one time, you probably haven't got time to do a lot of meetings with everybody. You just got to do it that way. Now, I believe like your brand is all you have as a company. And I believe that now, what does that say for the people who are still there? Are they going to continue to do great work, or are they going to do like most people say, man, shoot, today could be my last day too. So I'm gonna just do whatever. I think that's the part too when companies don't think about the blowback of what can happen from this or people. Like I said, I have a tweet right here that once he's done that I saw on X. I do not know if this is legitimate or not. However, just reading it, we can probably get an idea of what those severance packages look like.
Short term, and they don't really care about the big picture, how much this is actually going to cost them later on. They don't care. And the thing is, the job market is what it is. It's not great, but it changes, it evolves. Things change quickly when they do. So people that have those big brands on their resume, they're the first ones to go. It's easier for someone at those big companies to pivot than the smaller companies. Those big companies that you spent decades building that brand, they're the first ones to go. And they will go when the job market changes. So let's wait and see.
I mean, he definitely got a point there. I also add though, sometimes a lot of people was at a company a long time, getting paid a lot of money and weren't valuable anymore. And so it's like, yeah, we're gonna get them out of here. Two, we've seen so many companies figure out a way to finesse your review to justify laying you off. Whole time you probably were just up for a promotion or something, and they say, "Oh, well, we getting you the X." Just keep your head on the swivel and try to do what you can, live below your means, hustle anyway. There's a guy, Life at the Layoff, and he was talking about how he sees the new wave of companies hiring is going to be like a lot of fractional employees where you're going to be pretty much representing yourself as your own company and working for yourself and charging, more money. So With that being said, get out my girl Justice for that. For techpreneurs, she's definitely been doing her big one with showing people how to do the C2C work, like the right way, not just the job stack and stuff, but actually like the right way to structure yourself as a company and like continue to make income and how to build out that network of getting contracts and stuff like that. Let me see. Where is that tweet? So this guy says, my friend got laid off from Oracle. He called me in the morning laughing. I was confused. Me, bro, what happened? Him. I just got laid off. I didn't know what to say. Then he calmly added, I would get 4 months salary for free. I'll take a short break of 1 or 2 months, then go all in and land something better in the next 2 months. That stuck with me. Same situation, different mindset. Some panic, some plan. Now, what I would say to that is that's optimism too, but it's not guaranteed that he is going to land something better in 2 months just because even if you worked at Oracle, like, so, what does your skill set represent right now in the market? So that's kind of what his thing is going to be. Because I know like a lot of people have some good deals and good stock options and a lot of stuff at Oracle. But like you can find better, but it might be for temporary, but we shall see. But that is a good way to look at it. I think a lot of people like 4 to 6 months, I think is great severance. Anything less than 4 to 6 months is not fair because of the job market, because of you could be in the last rounds of an interview and they got to pause it because the budget has been put on hold. It's a whole bunch of stuff that's out of your control that the employer should understand when they lay people off. Like, hey, you don't have to pay them for 12 months, just pay them for 6. You're still going to save money. Like, do that. And I was just in YouTube and I was looking at the likes, man, and look.
Bruh, man. What's up, man? Bruh, man, need love, too. All right, one.